Alright, I wanted to do a video on a knife I've had, I guess, I don't know how old I was because I don't feel like doing the math. I'm 27 now. And I got this knife in 95. And the only way I know I got this knife in 95 is because I don't know if this is going to work. Let me try it. Anyways, it says Anza 95. It's a little Anza fixed blade. It's probably about, I don't know, 4 millimeters thick, I'd say. These Anza fixed blade knives are made from a file. It's a file knife, where he just grinds it down into the shape of a knife. This knife has been through the ringer. I think I was like 13 when I got this. And you can see that's some serious heavy patina and rust, because when I was 13, and now still, I just don't care. That's just how I am with certain knives that I'm going to use on a daily basis. This knife needs to be sharpened. Believe it or not, it's not that dull. I know it looks like hell, guys, but it's not that bad. This has been a great knife. I'm 27 years old. I've had this since I was 13. Great little fixed blade. You can even everyday carry this thing. It's not too big. Comes with this leather sheath. It says Anza right there, Anza USA, which you're not going to be able to see. This little leather sheath, belt loop. Of course, this is, this has been through the ringer too. Great knife. There's no pins, if you notice, on these handle scales to hold these on. I guess they're just like glued on there. I don't know. But I've literally done everything that you could do to a knife to this little knife. I batoned a tree down. It was a dogwood tree, so it was a pretty decent sized tree. And I just batoned this knife through. It took me about 2 hours on a camping trip because we needed firewood really bad. So I just cut an entire tree down and threw the tree into the fire, because that's just what I do when I'm camping. I don't feel like cutting that shit up, and I don't ever bring the right stuff. I'll bring a fixed blade in a folder. So I cut a tree down, and then, we threw that in the fire. But, this knife's been through it. I've really, really beat on this knife. It'll hold an edge for a decent amount of time. You don't see too many Anza knives on YouTube. New Jersey Devil Tactical, he has a few. They're not quite this weathered. But this is a good testament, to show you that these Anza knives are no joke. This knife has been through more shit than any knife I've ever owned in my life. And, here it is. It's fine. The handles are a little, sun faded from where it's been in the sheath. The blade has got a super heavy patina on it from abuse and not taking care of it and oiling it. Because when you're 13, you don't know what non-stainless means. At least I didn't. But it's still great. Still takes a great edge. And it's just a great knife. I think this knife, when I got it when I was 13, I overpaid for it because I bought it at some knife store. I had to have it. I think I paid like, I don't know, $75. I don't know what the name of it is, what model it is. I don't know any of that shit. Nor do I really care, to tell you the truth. I just know that it's a great knife. And that I will get another Anza knife just because this knife has been so fucking durable. It's unbelievable. I can't believe one of these handle scales doesn't come off or some shit. They're not even pinned. As you can see, it's full tang construction. It's not sharpened right there. There's actually a little bit of the file left right there, so that kind of acts as jimping. This up here, a little bit of the file left, that acts as jimping. Doesn't really do shit. You don't need it. That's it. It's a great knife. I'd like to refinish this knife. Do something to that blade. God knows what. But, and maybe get some different scales for it. Maybe another sheath. Maybe a Kydex sheath from Gavco. He's a cool ass dude. Maybe I'll get him to make me a Kydex sheath, and that'll hold me over until I can get the blade refinished. I don't know. This is a knife that I'm going to have and that I'm going to pass down to, kids when I have kids. This is going to go to my children just because It's fantastic. So if you're looking at an Anza knives, or if you've ever looked at an Anza knife, I recommend it. They're pretty cheap too. I mean, I think you could probably get this knife or a knife this size from them, similar to it. I don't know if they just make this exact one. Honestly, you could probably get it out the door for like $60, maybe $50. I don't know. Maybe cheaper, maybe more. I don't know. But they're not very expensive, and they're great knives. So if you're thinking about an Anza knife, just go ahead and pull the trigger, because this right here shows you that they'll hold up to just about anything. This knife has done everything you can think of. I've cut everything with this: metal, paper, plastic. Like I said, I cut a dogwood tree down. I cut a pair of work boots up, I remember one time, just jacking off. I've dropped this in many creeks and just picked it up and shoved it right back in the sheath. That's cool how I just threw that in Atlanta like that. That's fucking sweet, actually. Yeah, it's been through it. And the sheath, the same. The sheath, I remember one day when I was little, I was bored, so I just decided I would just start cutting the bottom of the sheath. I think I was like 14. And even with me cutting it, hold on, I'm trying to get the focus. It's still great. All the stitching's held up. I take this knife camping with me every single time I go camping. So it's been on, some camping trips. Not too many, because I don't go that often. But, it's a great knife. The retention in the sheath being from 95. Just push that bastard in there. It's still pretty good. I mean, it'll probably come out if you shake it. Not bad. Anyways, that's my, let me get to focus again. That's my Anza fixed blade. Been meaning to show you guys that. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope if anybody's on the fence about Anza knives, that this maybe sealed the deal. They're fantastic. It's the only fixed blade I've ever kept. I've had a bunch, Becker's, U.S. military knives, SE knives, I've had all that bullshit. And this is the one I kept. Maybe it's because I've had it so long, I don't know, but it's been a fantastic knife. And anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's the old Redneck Buck 110 in the background, just because that was what I carried today. Yeah, anyways, thanks guys. Bye.